I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen.
Hello, West Point Beamer students. I'm Liz.
And I'm Monica. Welcome to Cadet Vision's second newscast of the year.
We barely made it on time.
Did I even clock out?
I was in such a rush. Anyways, yesterday we heard about Mrs. Genter and Mr. Ashley. Now we have a couple new faculty members, Mr. Strait and Mr. Furno.
What is your job, and tell us about your education background?
I teach physical science and integrated science here at West Point Beamer Junior High School, and I am also the head volleyball coach. Before I came to West Point Beamer, I was an assistant volleyball coach at Doane College for 5 years, as well as recruiting coordinator. After those 5 years, I decided to go back to school at Chadron State College and get my teaching certificate to be a science teacher. During that time, I also coached club volleyball and officiated high school, college, and club volleyball as well.
What's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part is getting to interact with the kids on a regular basis, not only in the classroom during the day, but then also the volleyball players and the volleyball team on the volleyball court.
What is something interesting about yourself?
I was born with a heart defect, which is a coarctation of the aorta. So when I was a month old, they didn't think I was actually going to live. So I had to have emergency surgery to fix my heart, and fortunately they got it fixed, and here I am today.
What is your job, and tell us about your education background?
I'm the school counselor here at West Point Beamer, the 912. I've been a school counselor for quite a few years. I started being a counselor in O'Neill in about 91, 92. I did teach for a short period of time at Grand Island Senior High, really a large school in Grand Island, but I've been a counselor now for probably over 25 years.
What's your favorite part about your job?
Helping students, providing them information about careers and going on to college. I think that's really important. I like working one-on-one with students, and this gives me that opportunity. And for me, it's really been a great career to be a school counselor. I've really enjoyed it.
What is something interesting about yourself?
One thing that I've done as far as vacation-wise is I have sometimes gone spelunking. And spelunking, what that is exploring caves underground. And I wear a helmet and crawl around the cave with a light and stuff and kind of see where I go. I kind of enjoy doing things like that.
I enjoyed having Mr. Strait as a coach.
Yeah, I still can't spell Furno right.
Now that we've heard from the teachers, let's see what the coaches have to say about the upcoming season.
What are your feelings about the upcoming season?
I think we should be a very formidable team this year. I think we're going to have the weights filled, and I think we're going to wrestle at a high level for the most part. So I think we'll be in the mix for a lot of the tournaments.
What are some key matches?
Our schedule is a predominantly Class B schedule, so I think any duel we wrestle is going to be tough.
What is something that coaching has taught you?
Probably more patience than anything. I'm trying to remember that these are 14, 15 through 18-year-old young men and women that are trying to find out what they're going to do in life.
What are your feelings about the upcoming season?
We're really excited to get going. Really excited for the group of guys we have coming back. We have a great group of seniors, strong group, close-knit group. And we just got a lot of guys with a lot of experience now over the last couple of years.
What are some key matchups this year?
I think anytime you look at some of our opponents, especially on the Class B side, some other teams that we're going to see down the road, like Logan Views that are in our conference that we might see. But as we always talk about, every game is really a big game, and so we put a lot of emphasis into every single one of them.
What is something that coaching has taught you?
Coaching has probably taught me a lot about patience. You have to have patience anytime you're coaching 16, 18-year-olds. You got to have some patience. I think it's also taught me a lot about, there are things bigger than the game, especially when it comes to, what teams can do outside of just the basketball court, and things that they can learn just by being on a team.
What are your feelings about the upcoming season?
Obviously, I'm very excited. This year we're going to have about 20 girls out. They had put together a great summer. And also, we have a nice veteran team that's coming back. So I think the sky's the limit with these girls.
What will be some key matchups this year?
Right off the bat, we start with Stanton and North Bend in the same week. And later in the year, right before conference tournament, we actually play Pierce and Wayne. And those are some of the better teams up in our area, Class C1. So that's another big week that we really circle on our schedule.
What is something that coaching has taught you?
Obviously, hard work is typically rewarded. But this year we're hoping with a great summer of work and a great start of the season, the preseason here, we're hoping that hard work is going to pay off this year with a few more wins.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Seems like the coaches have pretty high expectations of this year's winter season.
Now that we heard from the coaches, let's hear from some of our players about the upcoming season.
What's one thing that you want to change about this upcoming season?
One thing we need to change about the season is our bench celebrations. I'm tired of all this dabbing bull crap. We need more pizzazz. Here are some of my ideas.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star.
What's one thing you'd like to see change this year in basketball?
I'd like to see better handshakes between the starters before the game. Here are some of my ideas.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Those are some pretty sweet handshakes.
I bet we can do better. Yeah, okay. Moving on to commercials.
Millions of kids every year are traumatized by this experience.
Sit, Jordan.
Kids on leashes is no joke. To save a kid from their leash, call 1-800-NO-LEASHES.
Wow, that's kind of sad. Liz, are you okay?
I myself was a victim of the leash.
It's okay. Let's take a look at the top 5 ways to cheat.
Tell me what you really love.
You shot it high.
Christina, are you cheating on your math test?
No, this is actually for history.
See, look, President Abraham.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay. You can, yeah.
Those are some interesting ways to cheat.
I'm too scared to cheat.
You were the founder of the Cheating Dogs Club.
Well, that's it for today. I'm Liz.
And I'm Monica.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.